According to the American Horse Association, there are 300,000 current registered quarter horses, 190 registered paint horses, 125,000 pintos, and bringing up the rear in the stock horse industry are Appaloosas, with only 95,000 registered. Why are our numbers so low? We are just as good as the other breeds, just as talented, and can do the same things. However, we must get our numbers up, because as of now, we are on our way to extinction. But don't worry, help is on the way. Through more lenient registration laws, combining shows, and social media, we can start our climb to becoming number one. One of the main reasons our numbers are so low is because of how hard it is to register an Appaloosa. First, we must ask ourselves, what makes an Appaloosa? Originally, an Appaloosa is a stock horse with either a blanket, a roan, or a leopard print. Appaloosas have white around their eyes and they have striped hooves, and normally have a spotted mouth. However, it's no secret that some of our best studs, such as Spot My Blue Boy and Hands of a Hero, are half quarter horse. So why is it fair that quarter horses can't be registered as Appaloosas when they're making up part of our breed? Not only would this increase the overall register of our horses, but it would also encourage quarter horse owners to buy an Appaloosa. Because, for example, if they could show their quarter horse at an Appaloosa show, they might as well buy an Appaloosa while they're at it. Finally, Appaloosas are the only horses that can't be registered as pintos. The APHC should really try to work with the pintos so that we should be allowed to register as one. It should really be more of a colored breed versus a paint breed. And solid horses can be registered as pinto as breeding stock, as I mentioned earlier. Leading to my next point, if more quarter horse owners owned Appaloosas, we could combine shows. This would greatly increase the number of horses at our shows. According to the Broken Arrow website, APHC can't even afford to have many of their shows be 2 days. If we could combine shows with the buckskins, the paint horses, the quarter horses, not only could we afford to make our shows 2 days, but we could also get a lot more horses. We could get a lot more Appaloosas, we could have them in a lot bigger arenas and more convenient to go to. It would really help bring the turnout to our shows. Because not only do we not have a lot of Appaloosas, we don't have a lot of Appaloosas to show. Because there's so few shows, they're so small, and they're so expensive because we simply cannot afford to do anything less. My last point is social media. I YouTube Western Pleasure, and here's what came up. It's hard to see, so I'm going to read it to you. 3-year-old quarter horse Western Pleasure, AQHA Western Pleasure, Congress quarter horse Western Pleasure, Paint Western Pleasure World Champion, Paint Western Pleasure, Senior AQH Western Pleasure, all quarter horse and paint horses on the first page of YouTube. I'm sure if I scrolled to around page 20, I might find one Appaloosa video that was taped with someone's iPhone at Nationals. But we really need to get on YouTube. If someone's interested in Western Pleasure or Hunter Under Saddle and they type it in and they see quarter horse, paint horse, quarter horse, quarter horse, what breed do you think they're going to choose? Quarter horse or paints, but certainly not Appaloosas. Sorry, I lost my place. We need also the quarter horses do this thing where they film the winner of all their nationals and their world champion winners. So they interview the person after they win the class, and then they also film their class. So you can type in any events at any of the quarter horse shows, and it's the first video to come up. These videos get tens of thousands of views, and it really helps promote not only their breed as a whole, but also helps promote their nationals. Because like I said earlier, it's not just the lack of Appaloosas, it's the lack of people who come to the shows, which make them more expensive, which in turn make them harder to go to. Also, we need to get on Facebook and Twitter more. We should be blowing up people's news feeds with all the news going on at nationals, all the new, winners of the classes, everything. Everything that happens, we should be tweeting, just like the quarter horses do. Every quarter horse member who's on Facebook knows exactly what's going on in nationals, even if they're not there. So I hope through these 3 ways we can increase our numbers, because I think that by more lenient registration laws, combining shows, and social media, we can continue our climb to showing everyone how awesome we are. Thank you.